Are you coming to the retirement party? It's that way. That way. It's that way. If you just go down that way, you'll see the retirement party.
Where's the bathrooms?
Welcome to our grandparents' retirement party. The men's bathroom is right there, and the women's bathroom is over there. Either side of the elevator.
What are you doing, Jake?
I'm telling people where they can hang up their coats.
Where do they hang their coats?
In here.
Looking pretty, babies.
Joe to see if he can find the
Whatever you
Find
do,
the screen
you
up.
can keep them.
Can you the little girl that was born when they were
Yes.
in Tonga, and when they were
That is correct.
in the law when you called.
That is correct.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How about you?
Is that a real smile or a fake smile?
Real smile.
Mata itu pun new ah, mata. Tapi dia new. Ya, kita mana nggak hal semihal sikit. Follow kayak semihal sikit.
Ele fogou mais. It's tipo new.
How many points did you score?
4.
You did 4, and you? Hey, how's it going?
Okay, I'll make sure. But it's like this when we read something.
Got your good side, bro.
Find out something extra.
Sure.
Right?
I think so. I'll have to ask your wife.
Our pleasure.
Glad you could come.
How wonderful that your kids will do this. Congratulations, you guys have made a milestone here.
We're not retirement department.
This is the retirement department here.
And these bishops.
Paparazzi just come out of nowhere.
I want to tell you, I don't agree with the assessment there on the kitty part. So. That's how my kids dancing, right? Just like
Anniversary, and so we thought, okay, we're throwing a big retirement party. They'll be with us. And I am so grateful for both of my parents and for their teaching us all that we know. And my mom hates being the center of attention, so she's not going to like this portion. Sorry, Mom. Friends wanna sing along.
may your heart be true and strong. May you always have a song.
Yeah, there we go. I've always wanted to walk up to a podium and raise it. About 1970 or thereabouts, somewhere 5 years either way, my daughter Ruth was living with us in Little Old Orem, and she was attending once in a while a dance at BYU, a student dance. And one day she was preparing to go, and she says, "Mom and Dad, I'm going to go to the dance at BYU. I've met a young man I'd like you to meet." Well, we were kind of anxious to see who this young man was going to be. Got to be late in the evening, and we were down in the family room, come in the front door, little landing there, and it's short stairway. We were there watching TV, and the door opened in the front. We could hear him coming in, and Ruth walked in, and she said, "Mom and Dad, I'd like you to meet Isi." And that was the moment I think in my life that my whole life changed. Up until that point, I didn't know anything about Polynesia. But it was only just a few minutes. We found the family guitar, and EC had us all won over, and the rest is history. But they've been responsible for our family seeing much of the Pacific and doing a lot of great things that we have never done before. Here in recent months and years, I've been able to accompany Ruth and EC to Scotland. You never know this, but EC and I are each 1/4 Scottish. We each have Scottish grandpa. The only difference is he has one up on me. He can wear a lava and I can only wear a kill. One of the other things that have been great for this gathering is that I get to see a couple of people that I haven't seen for a while, and that's Brother Shumway, President Shumway, and Elder Rudd. For a time after we retired, I worked at the MTC and brought senior missionaries up here to humanitarian missionaries up to the welfare square, and they would bring us up to this place to have lunch. And I don't know what fates made it possible, but my table marker was always right by Elder Rudd's. We had a lot of good conversations. So I was just really pleased to see you today. Glad to renew our acquaintance here and visit with you. I like to think I'm a man of few words, but don't get me turned on. With that, I'll let someone else come and do this. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'm not really sure why the kids asked me to talk, because I have too many stories. Easy.
You can roast too.
Can I roast a little?
Yeah.
I'm
I'm
gonna roast a
already
little
black,
bit.
so why not?
I'm actually going to embarrass you, because my retirement advice is very short, but my stories are a little bit better. I actually saved DC a couple of times so that he could actually meet and marry Ruth. And, a couple of these were actually on our mission. In fact, they were both in Ha'apai. The first one, actually, Easton, first of all, I've got to tell you, taught me everything. He taught me how to speak Tongan. He taught me the customs. He taught me how to enjoy every moment of my mission. We've been back several times since then, but he taught me the beauty of everything, not just Tongan, but the beauty of life. And I remember to this day because EC is the most, probably absolutely one of the most special people I've ever known in my life, and I still do. But one day we made a bad decision to walk in Ha'apai. We were walking from the main little island there across the natural coral reef bridge over to Wakapoa, and we were about halfway across when the tide was coming in, and anyone who's made that little walk, I'm sure President Chumley knows what we're talking about. The tide can come up fairly quickly, and when it comes up, it can actually, become very, very bad place to be before it will wash you out. And we got in that predicament. We were struggling to keep upright when a wave comes and knocks EC over and gashes his foot on the reef to where it cut completely to the bone. It was the worst cut I'd ever seen. And so we decided it was bad, we better turn around and head back to Nowoko. And so we turned around and basically had to carry EC back, and afraid of infection, had to find a clinic, and doctored his foot. I thought, with the infection and everything else, I didn't know if he was going to make it. To tell you the truth, it was such a bad cut. But we prayed a lot, and I thought in my mind, not at the time, but I'm sure glad I did, because I saved him from Ruth. The second story isn't quite as spiritual in nature, because we did a lot of praying then. But we stayed in a house. It was Lady Wolfgram's house, and it was right next to Vidi and Louise's house. They had since come down to Leon and Serviceville, France, and we were staying at Lidi's house. And we were there with Gary Kulta and Manu Kilov, and I was companions with EC, and we had a couple of other sister missionaries there with us. Every morning we got up at 6 a.m. to study around the kitchen table. And I'm sorry, EC, but I got to tell this one. We would study every morning, and I was always tired, but I remember EC was always bright and bubbly around study time, and so was the sister missionary that always sat by. And I could never figure out why those two were so happy, studying so early in the morning. And Manu would sit over here, and Sister Kivala would sit over here, and I would sit over here, and EC and this other sister missionary would sit on the other side of the table. And I'd be watching them, and every once in a while he would smile, and she would smile at the same time. And so one day I intentionally dropped my pen, and I thought, let's see what's going on. So I looked under the table, and they were holding hands. And I thought, well, I know they're not brother and sister. And I know they're not cousins. So there must be some other reason. So I had to take EC aside, have a little talk with him. And again, I saved him for Ruth.
Our home that we live in now has been since 1980. My dad and I actually built the home. It took us about 2 years. We built this home a few years earlier. So we thought we'd give it another shot at it. And it came fine. It was a large backyard. It came fine to put a fence in. Well, our home's in the northeast part of Warren. I thought the whole road was built like this. There's a little bit of soil and a lot of rock.
Cool. Got it.
Awesome. I've been seeing Wallen. It's been so fun to see him. Did you hear about the play?
Beautiful.
beautiful, Heather. You really have to get it so close together. You want us to share a message, or are you taking
Sure.
a picture?
You want to say something?
I just want to say, President Kulainka, it was such a joy to work under you on a mission, but you make the best curry on the planet. I was sad not to see that here. We love you both.
Well, I got it. Yep.
Look out, he's taking a picture.
Oh, you're fine. You're fine. I'm just.
They're telling a different version of falling off the reef story.
Oh shoot.
Oh, good to see you. I know. Somebody take a picture. Oh, Jackie. Hello, President. Oh, wait a minute.
Oh, you're fine.
Good to see you today. He's really good.
Oh yeah, let me get a picture.
Okay.